Hi everyone. I got an idea to make a series of videos about how it's like owning a Peugeot, because I think it's 6 months ago there was a case here in Denmark about a guy who had I think it was a Peugeot 208 with the 1.2 liter 3-cylinder petrol engine, where the timing belt has snapped prematurely, if you can say that. And the Danish company who imports it would not provide any help. And that got in the news, and then I read it and I saw a lot of comments. And yeah, the article was about a petrol engine where it's apparently it's a problem for that engine. But there was a lot of comments saying that every Peugeot and Citroen was a pile of rubbish. And get me right, I am by no means hit by the French sickness. Until I got this car, I was one of the biggest haters of French cars on the planet Earth, because I didn't know what I was talking about, because I have only had a very old Citroen Saxo, and it was worn out and therefore very unreliable. But then I got this one, and I had all kinds of other cars. I've had some old Toyotas and Fiats and a Mazda 6 and a Volkswagen Golf GTI. There was a lot of trouble with that one, and also a couple of vans, a Ford Transit and a Toyota Hiace. Really nice car. I missed that one. But then I changed work and I got this one. And to be fair, I really haven't had any problems whatsoever. It just runs. But yeah, I'm gonna make a small series about what it's like, problems, issues. This dealership that I get this serviced at my local Peugeot dealership, and usually they do a very good job, even though I think I don't know why it's so expensive. I just got the timing belt changed on this one, and it was 6,000. And when I look up the belt itself, the belt is only 800. So I don't know if they are pulling the engine out or what they do, but yeah. Let's take a look at the engine. The handle is down here, hidden behind the door. So this is the 1.6 liter diesel, 8-valve, turbocharged, 120 horsepower and 300 newton meters of torque. This oh well, shoot. Yeah, I really cannot complain about anything, because knock on wood, this just runs every day like a sewing machine. Yeah, as I said, I just had the timing belt replaced, and in the same time they always change the water pump. And then I just had normal maintenance, oil change and filters, and I did have some bushings for the air filter box changed out because they were rattling. And the rear brakes was changed 2 services ago, and last year or something I got the hitch on. It's got a towing capacity of 1,300 kilos, So that's plenty enough for my 750 kilo trailer. I bought this because, yeah, I changed work and needed something more economical than the Golf GTI that at best was running 10 or 12 kilometers per liter. This one was claimed, Peugeot claims this runs 31 kilometers on 1 liter of diesel fuel, but everyone with a common sense knows that that's not right. But let's have a look. Don't mind the mess and the dirt and stuff. This is a daily driver, not a museum piece. On this tank of diesel, which is 876 kilometers long, if you can say that, I'm averaging 24.3 according to the computer. And the computer is actually shooting a bit low, because when I calculate the kilometers with the liters on the pump, many times the computer is a bit low. It says my calculation says that I'm now this is 24.3, but if I calculate it, it's maybe 25 or 26 kilometers per liter. So yeah, this is from real everyday driving. I drive mostly motorway, but also a bit of city running and country roads. It has done 160,000 and it's due for service again, which is coming up here on the 25th, and now we got the 15th of July. This is the worst. This is the worst light to come up on the dashboard, apart from the red ones saying stop and all kinds of stuff, because this means that it's needing to get the AdBlue tank filled up, and that is just a completely other story. Of the filler cap is buried deep underneath the floor in the trunk. So I'll maybe do a video on that one, because I think that's really stupid on this car. Yeah, other than that, yeah, it's a daily driver. I use it. Normally it's only me in the car, so in that perspective, it's a big car. But when it runs the fuel mileage it does, then it's fine. It's pretty good actually. Sometimes I get my daughter with me, and we also have a dog. Now, again, don't mind the mess. It's a daily driver. So I got all kinds of junk lying over here. So the filler cap for the AdBlue is underneath here. Of course, I have a rubber mat, and that's not Peugeot's fault, but my brother-in-law, he also has a 308, but it's a newer model. This is a 2016, and on his car, the AdBlue is up here. So they approved that, but not on this one. So yeah, I don't know if I missed anything. If you got any questions, if you don't know about the Peugeot 308 and you want to know, please ask, leave a comment, leave a thumbs up and a subscription. Yeah, I don't know how many videos is coming up, because it really depends on how the car ages. There's no rust in it yet. We are in a rust climate, but they've been telling me the past couple of times at the workshop that an undercoating wouldn't hurt. There's no rust yet, but I should really consider to get it undercoated. So, well, while I'm in here, it's got a 6-speed manual, and it's feeling okay. It's not clunky or anything, at least not in my opinion. And it's got the normal Peugeot infotainment, or what you want to call it. The only thing is, it's touch buttons on the screen, and it's a bit slow. It's reacting a bit slow, and the sat nav is, it could be more intuitive. I think it takes a lot of time, and it's really picky about the cities. If you don't have the right city, even down to the smallest, sometimes you don't know the local village or something, but it really needs that to get to the right address. And that's, I think that's a bit too a bit too advanced for what it is. Yeah, it's got Bluetooth and radio, of course. And phone. You can get your phone book and stuff. But that's it. And I don't know why this car gets through so many windscreens. This is the second windscreen. Maybe it's because I'm driving 200 kilometers every day, so I'm really prone to to get hit by stones from trucks. So well, I'm gonna end it here. I don't know how many videos is coming up, as I said, because it's really depending on what happens, and you never know then. So, well, thank you for watching. Please continue watching, and more later. Have a nice day.